10 o'clock is game time. Check out hot new shows tonight at 10 p.m. Next on G4 Tech TV, The Screensavers, followed by Cheat at 8 and Players at 8:30.
Tonight, build a next station. We go behind the scenes of DreamWorks' Father of the Pride. And which MP3 player should you be wearing on your hip? Live from Los Angeles, California, it's the Screensavers.
Yeah, so I overclocked my video card.
Oh yeah, I got one of those OE models of the 6800s already overclocked.
I got an extra 15-20% performance increase.
Yeah, I think mine's pulling about 15.
Nice.
Oh my God, Kevin, we got to start the show. Oh crap.
And I'm Kevin Rose. Thanks for joining us on the Screensavers. Sorry we're late. We had a little bit of a little
business meeting. Little business meeting. But, well, to make up for the fact that we were late to the business meeting, courtesy of Activision, we've got 50 copies of True Crime Streets of Los Angeles for our entire audience.
All right.
Yes! Booyaka show!
Let's get them out.
That's what I'm talking about here. There you go. Everybody get to it.
Pass those down. Pass those
there you
down.
go. Pass them down.
We got more coming. We got more coming.
We got lots of them. There's a big box. Thank you, Activision. Yes.
Thank you, Activision.
That's what happens
awesome.
when we're late and we kind of screw up the show right at the beginning. We just
50
gotta...
copies.
Yes, Kevin.
Yes.
50
awesome.
whole copies. And Sarah's back after being a little under the weather. Sarah, how
Yes,
are
how
you?
you doing?
I'm feeling much better. I had a stomach virus, and I won't get into the gory details, but
Thank you.
but I'm feeling much better, and I'm happy to be back.
Oh,
Glad to have you back. All right, Sarah Lane's back.
Yes.
Two fans out there.
There's like one guy is like,
Yeah, one guy's like,
Ah.
No.
So, Kevin,
Yes.
how about $100,000 to turn in a spammer?
Sounds good to me.
The FTC is saying we'll give you 100 G's, whack, if you give us a spammer.
I'll do it. Can I
Would
turn
you do
in
it?
like families and friends that forward me emails all the time?
Anybody at all.
My dad always sends me so many emails.
Well, now, I don't know if it's just you that they're spamming. It's not really
That's true.
spamming.
That's true. 100
That's
grand,
just someone
though.
who annoys you. 100 G's.
That's a ton of money.
I'd turn you in for 100
Audience,
G's.
would you turn people in for $100,000?
$100,000? Oh, my
That's a ton of cash.
I would. I'd turn you in for 100 G's.
Yes. That's good. I'm going to have to get the details. Well, we should put some links in the show notes to that because there's going to be a lot of people who are going to be like, I'm going to turn some of my friends in.
I know some people.
Make some
Please
money.
turn them in. Good Lord, those spammers.
Excellent. Now, I'm proud to report that the Screensavers is still #1 referrer on spreadfirefox.com.
Penny Arcade went down, baby!
We want to thank all of you at home for downloading through our link to screensavers.com/Firefox.
Oh, yeah.
There was
That's what I'm talking about.
There was some new contenders, though, that are up and coming.
Come on. Bring it.
No. Broadband Reports, they kind of snuck in there. They're up and coming on us.
Broadband Reports is on there?
They put their links on there. So we want to tell you, if you have, everyone that's watching the show has already downloaded it, most likely.
Sure.
But we wanted to tell you that if you have, friends and family, grandma at home, go delete her Internet Explorer shortcut and install Firefox.
Yes.
You can get the link at screensavers.com.
And Broadband Reports, you are now on our list.
They're going down.
We're coming for you.
Yes.
Don't you think you can do it?
We got
Like
them.
that.
We got them.
I don't even know what that meant. That's just downloading Firefox. I just downloaded Firefox. Well, tonight we have a great show. We got a behind-the-scenes look at the new computer-animated cartoon, Father of the Pride. We're really excited.
Awesome.
Yeah. It's going to be great.
Plus, we're going to tell you if there are any iPod killers in our latest roundup of 20-gigabyte MP3 players. Got a whole bunch
which is
of
very
them.
cool. And we'll tell you the must-have first 5 things that you should install on a brand new system. You need these things. Trust me.
Very important. And something new on Fridays, a member of our audience today has a chance at going home with a mystery prize. You won't want to miss that.
Very nice.
Mystery prize
Cha-cha-cha-cha, as
today.
they say.
Yes. And what are you doing in today's show, Sarah?
Well, you know, I got so tired of Dan always looking at all my emails over my shoulder and like commenting on them and then sort of spending.
It's juicy.
I know, but I got kind of tired of you doing it, so I found a way to. It's sort of. If you have an LCD monitor, people, unless you're right in front of it, if they're behind you from the side, they can't read your monitor.
Nice.
Yeah,
Very cool.
software solution, not hardware, not those things you put on your monitor like we all know.
These are cool because if you're sitting in a plane, how many times has somebody kind of looked over your shoulder?
Oh, and it's so irritating. It's
got a
like, this
laptop,
is my
so never.
movie.
Yeah.
Get your own DVD player.
Well, you can let people watch the
No.
movie.
No.
Why
Wow,
not?
that's mean.
That is mean.
My movie. Sit for 5 hours by yourself.
I understand if
I'm
it was
an
like
only
an
child.
email or something.
Yeah, right.
I don't
exactly.
share well.
That's
Very
right.
true. I know this all
What's
too well.
going on in the lab today,
Yoshi?
Well, just finishing up my project, actually, about 2 minutes ago.
Nice. Well,
Next station. You're going to love
see
it.
that- Yeah, we'll see that project later.
It's hot.
Yoshi was working all night
No,
long.
I feel so bad.
That's how
for
he
you.
works best. It's true. It's true. He'll
is
like
true.
put off project for weeks at a time, and then last like 48 hours, he's like drinking sodas and shooting up. I don't know.
That's a great image of Yoshi in there shooting up to make an X station.
What's your fascination with crackheads?
No, it's a little joke.
That's it. We're off there. We just lost our
And,
streak.
and Dan, what are you up to today?
Hey, well, I'm taking phone calls, as usual. What are you laughing at, dude?
He's cracking himself up here. He's like, Yoshi was, and then, just go.
Lost
Do the show without me. Just go.
It's funny.
Okay, anyways, just give us a call. The phone number is 800-839-7880. And also email us to our web form at g4techtv.com/asktss. Kevin, shut up.
Sorry.
Okay, now
Kevin is officially
composing
losing his stuff. Or his jump.
if you're in the beautiful, sunny Los Angeles, one of my favorite places in the entire world, I'm glad to be home, by the way, guys.
Because your mom does your laundry. That's why you're
It's
Laundry.
Come to
My
our
mom was
studio
here doing my
audience.
laundry.
Come to our studio audience. Meet me. Yes, me. You get free stuff, too.
That's how you're luring them here, Dan? Me?
Me.
Dan?
Anyways, just go
like
to
it.
screensavers.com and click the tickets link. And that's it. You're done.
Hey,
Simple.
Dan, what's
Yes.
your shirt mean?
That's what I thought. I Yes,
was
very
making
good.
sure.
Umph was good.
Yes.
We'll stick with umph. We're still a family show. Oh,
No matter what they say.
And it's time for a live call.
Whoa! What is that guy
seriously,
doing there?
Is he going to be doing that for the entire show? Because that was a little weird.
That's weird.
Matt joins us on the phone from Newport, Oregon. Hey, Matt.
Hi,
Hey, what's up?
I've got this really great domain name, and I think I can get quite a bit of money for it.
Ooh.
What websites do you suggest
What's
for me
the
to
domain
sell
name?
it? It's gmailbeta.com.
Gmail what?
Beta.com.
Yeah.
Couple things about this. One, Google owns the trademark Gmail.
So there's a
You
problem.
might want to be careful on that one. Google's kind of a big company. They can take you
I
out for
believe
stuff
they
like
own
that.
lawyers.
Yes. And the second thing is that Google's going out of beta very soon.
Very soon.
So the domain name has an expiration on it, if you will.
So you might want to try to do this like now.
ASAP, yeah. So if you've been on any of these sites, one of my favorites is Afternick. Have you checked out Afternick?
No, I haven't.
This is a great site. Let me pull this up right here. Afternick is a place that you go to sell domain names. Let's go to afternick.com. And basically, you post any domain names that you own on here, and it's kind of a bidding process. People will go browse through domain names. It has a very advanced search. You can choose like 3 or 4 letter domain names. What are you laughing at?
No, I just think
a
it's
great
interesting. I
site.
didn't know that this stuff existed.
It's very cool. You can type in keywords here, and then you can see, you can actually, the minimum offer and what they're asking for some of these domain names. Look at all these.
Taking names, light beer.
Light beer is going for $1,700 right now.
Oh yeah, everybody wants light beer.
Download live music, $4,500.
Woo! No, it's up to $48.50.
No. That's what their first asking minimum offer is.
All right,
But
fine.
you're never going to get this for the domain name. I have a feeling you won't be able to sell this for a whole lot of money, but buydomains.com is another great one, and Afternick. We'll go to buy domains right here.
Or you could try emailing Google.
Yes.
and saying, hey, Google, since you're the only person who'll probably be interested in this domain, would you like to buy it?
I highly doubt they're going to buy the domain.
I highly doubt they're going to do it.
Yes, but these are two good, great websites if you have any types of domains to sell them. Great links.
GermanAutos.com and Spammer.com.
How much
Good.
is
Go get
Spammer.com
those.
going for?
I don't know.
I misclicked.
Yeah, well, whatever.
All right.
Thank you so much for calling. And we're just getting started. From ogres to sharks and now to a pride of lions. We go behind the scenes of DreamWorks' Father of the Pride. And after the break, watch as Yoshi builds the ultimate gaming machine when the Screensavers continues.
If you're an avid gamer like me, you probably have an Xbox piled on top of a PS2, on top of a GameCube. It's a mess. Well, today, you can say goodbye to all of that clutter because Yoshi's going to show us how to put a PS2 and an Xbox in one unit.
Yeah, you know, why make something ugly in your living room? You spend all this money on your entertainment center, on your furniture, on TV, everything, and you got these ugly consoles.
This is awesome. What is this? You call it the X Station,
The
right?
X Station, because it's Xbox, PlayStation.
Very cool.
It's a pretty simple term, but hey, what the heck? It's the
show it off.
XS1, because it's the first model. Basically, got under here. Can't really get at everything because it's kind of buried, but we have, that's the Xbox motherboard and the DVD drive on top. I added a couple cooling fans because they're both notoriously bad for overheating. So I wanted good air to come in right across the heat sinks across here and then suck it out there. And
how did you prevent these from falling on top of each other, though? What is separating
There's
the two?
a tray in the middle there, and there's a little, it's all clear, translucent acrylic. So I have little runners going around the edge where the tray just sits down on top.
That's awesome.
So, I mean, the
give
big
me a-
benefit is laser cutter on this, obviously. Could not have done it without.
Yeah, I was going to say, you didn't use a little handsaw or something like
And
that.
of course,
so.
my new motto on the back.
No
friends
stock?
don't let friends use stock.
That's awesome. So tell me about how you wired all these ports on the back here. Actually, we have some stills of the entire process.
Yeah.
You putting
I
it
took
together.
Tons and tons of pictures. That's a laser cutter cutting out the top there. That's the logo for the top lid. See it there with it in there after it's just been finished cutting. Each of those pieces took about 2 to 3 hours to cut. So they weren't real quick. That's the finished front panel. That is directly wiring the video from the PlayStation motherboard because I didn't want to use those little plugs going in the back because that's kind of janky. I mean, you know.
Well, this goes with your segment you had the other day about finding the traces, tracing the...
Yeah, exactly. Because I don't want to have, like, you know, sloppy wires. I mean,
Right.
Who wants that? And that's the Xbox pinouts. I reused the PlayStation power connector and the switch because it was nice and neat. Figured, why buy something if I don't have to? I already had it. I was taking it apart.
Very cool.
That's the PlayStation sitting on the base where I was orienting everything. You can see the power supply sitting next to it. The Xbox motherboard is actually underneath the PlayStation where you would put the hard drive for the PlayStation if you had the network adapter plugged into it. And just tapping out some holes for the risers to mount everything up on there. And basically, I taped everything together before I glued it to make sure I did not miscut one of the pieces. Because you miscut one, you glue it together, then you got to redo them all. And that's donkey.
I think that's the wrong still in there. That's awesome. So, I mean, you voided the warranty right off the bat when you cracked these things open, right?
Yeah, I don't believe in warranties. I mean,
I know you don't.
They're just designed to break as soon as it's up anyway. I mean,
How many of these things have you broken, though? You have gone through some Xboxes. We have
I think I've got like 6 or 7 of them lying in
man.
pieces. But I used parts from the ones that were broken on this one.
That works.
So it works. It's parts for modding.
So when are you going to mod these? Are you going to put the chips on them as well?
Well, it's right there, nice and accessible, so I can just plop. Done.
Very cool.
The hard drive's right there. It's really easy to mod, except for we're going to try to be legal with this one, so it's not modded. It's just repurposed in its new case.
Gotcha. So how long altogether, I know you spent like the last 48 hours,
geez.
but from conception to final product, what are we talking hours-wise?
I'd say a good 70 or 80.
Wow. 70 or 80 hours. And what's the cost on something like this?
Well, the 2 units, a bunch of acrylic. If you don't have a laser cutter, some laser cutting time, I'd say about $700-800.
And the laser cutter?
Laser cutter, about $45,000.
That's where it gets expensive.
Yeah, but you can have someone do it for like $200 or $300. Give them the files and the laser cut whatever you get.
So if they send you $200 or $300 in the mail, you'll do it for them?
If I had time, sure, but I don't
Probably
have time.
not. Probably not. Thanks a lot, Yoshi. That was awesome.
No problem.
Round of applause for Yoshi. For all the details on how you can build your own X Station, head on over to thescreensavers.com. Very cool.
You really don't want to make Yoshi mad when he's running on like 2 hours of sleep over the
know.
last 7 days.
Especially
like,
with those lasers.
Anything you say, Yosh. Hey guys, post your resume or profile on G4 Tech TV's Career Center, powered by DICE, September 13th through the 24th, and be automatically entered in DICE's $4,000 cold hard cash sweepstakes. Just go to g4techtv.com/techjobs. to post your resume and enter. Now, still to come on this very show, find out how the latest batch of MP3 players stack up against the ubiquitous iPod. And up next, Lions, Tigers, and, well, you'll just have to see. It's an inside look at Father of the Pride when Screensavers continues. A touch of The Simpsons and a pinch of South Park, and you have NBC's Father of the Pride. Our next guest is a director of that very hit sitcom. Take a look.
Larry, is that a mole? I can't tell. Be honest.
Roger, I can't do a mole check right now.
Do you know how much it took to make myself that vulnerable to you, crap face?
Okay, this is a little awkward. Now, I was told that Mark was also going to be in a bunny costume, which is why I agreed to be in a bunny costume for an interview. So this is a little uncomfortable, but we're going to try to just power through the interview, okay? So, please welcome Mark Risley. How you doing, Mark? Thanks. I'm sorry about the bunny costume.
That's all right. I dropped the ball.
Thank you so much for coming in. I thought you might have gotten the memo. So, let's just get right into it. Okay,
right.
So... Father of the Pride. Now, animated cartoons in prime time have had a hard time. I'm trying to be as serious as I can in a bunny suit, so I'm going to swear, Mark. So, how are you going to try to use this to become the next Simpsons?
Well, there are a lot of great writers on the show. They're fantastic artists. The graphics are wonderful. And what more can you get than that? We've got a writer from Conan O'Brien. We've got a writer from Family Guy. We've got writers from King of the Hill. It's a great crew. Yeah.
That's awesome. Yeah. So now, okay, so you got all these. I'm in a bunny suit. I can't get over that. So you got
You're
all
telling
these.
me.
I know. It must be weird for you. So you got all these cuddly animals.
Right.
Oh, geez, even the prompt. Okay. You got tigers and gophers and lions and all that stuff.
Right.
But it's not a kiddie show, so this is an adult program.
That's right.
Was that a hard pitch to get off the ground?
It wasn't. I mean, all primetime animation is for adults. I mean, you look at The Simpsons again, Family Guy, King of the Hill. Those are all adult programs. There aren't any children's primetime animated programs. And we get a lot of heat for it, but it's been promoted as an adult show, and it's on at 9 p.m. So.
Do you ever get like people calling in? They're like, I let my kid watch, and then somebody was humping a monkey. Did you ever get?
Yes.
We've gotten that call a couple times. That's awesome. So now I do have to say, Siegfried and Roy were involved in the process of this.
Right.
Did you guys have to stop production when the incident with Roy happened?
We did briefly. We were all devastated by the news,
Yeah.
of course. I mean, Roy he's a great guy and a very sweet man. But he wanted us to forge ahead, so we did. Once we waited for his recovery, and then we forged ahead.
But it didn't stop. Like you guys came out, it premiered when you decided to premiere, right?
Yeah, it did.
Okay, well,
it was to premiere this fall, and it did. So.
And there's some. All right, I'll ask him. Do you want any carrots? This is all weird without him having a bunny suit. It's all weird, but it's in my ear. I got to do what they say. So, good for you for eating part of the carrot. I feel much more comfortable now in my bunny suit that he's eating a carrot. So, now there has been some controversy. I know that you guys were getting some flack because, like, the tigers, the female tigers actually have breasts in the show, and real female tigers don't really do that. So, what was that? Something you guys just came up with creatively? You're like, we want to try to make it as.
Well, you can chalk it up to horny male artists, probably.
Nice. Like that. There you go.
And the character that they were referring to in that article, it was a kind of a bimbo, so we gave her bimbo-like proportions.
Yeah. So now, did you bring a clip of how we're going to see some of the steps in animating the show?
Yes, I did.
Well, let's take a look at how the show's animated, step by step. I'm in a bunny costume again.
It's hot, yeah?
This is a process that's known as rough layout, and this comes directly after the storyboards. It's the first time that the show is realized in a 3D space.
Hmm. Oh, I see. So and then you go back and fine-tune the stuff?
Yeah, this animation is the next step. It goes into grayscale animation, where the animators fine-tune all the acting and the character movements. And then it goes into final animation, where they render the characters, the hair, the fur, the foliage, and the backgrounds, that kind of thing.
That's great. And next week, Donkey from Shrek is going to be on?
He is. Indeed.
And he's going to be playing himself?
He is. He's playing himself. He's shooting an SUV commercial in Las Vegas.
That is awesome. Well, thank you so much, Mark, for coming in.
My pleasure.
Catch Father of the Pride Tuesday, 9 p.m. on NBC. And again, I'm so sorry about the bunny costume. There was just a big mix-up. People have issues. For more information on Father of the Pride, please visit thescreensavers.com.
Hey,
sorry about the thing.
Alex, I know that you're not really into the bunny costume, but can you show everybody your cute little tail? Oh, it's the cutest bunny ever.
All right, no, this is over. Cut.
All right, but I just had to do that. Just a reminder for all you dedicated fans out there, and aren't you all, if you're not one of the lucky people here in the audience tonight, you can still check out what's going on around the set by checking in our new behind-the-scenes set cam. Just go to thescreensavers.com/setcam. See the magic unfold right before your very eyes. I'm over here. Hello, everybody. Now, don't go anywhere. I'll show you how to block what's on your laptop screen from that creepy guy named Dan Heward sitting next to you in the coffee shop. And after the break, there's an iPod killer on the loose. We're going to take a close look at all the usual suspects when the Screensavers continues.
They couldn't have paid me enough money.
Oh, come on.
Welcome back to the Screensavers. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Coming up in this half hour, hide what's on your laptop screen from Snoops. And we'll show you what 5 programs you should install first on a new PC. Hey, Kevin.
Yes.
Do you know what time it is?
Yes, I do, audience.
It's
All right,
that
it's
time,
Mystery
you'll
Bag.
be glad. It's the funnest time you'll ever had. We raided the lab and a pantry too. It could be a twig or a CPU. It's the mystery bag or netcam.
I can't believe you did that.
I can't believe I did it too. Kevin, go get someone
Let me
to
get
play!
somebody. All right, who wants to play? Who wants to play? All right. Come on down.
Yeah, baby.
Let's go. Let's do it. All right.
All right, Kevin.
All right.
Come on up.
Come on in here.
Welcome to the show.
This is the new thing on Fridays. What's your name, first of all?
Paul.
Yeah.
Where are you coming from, Paul?
Woodland Hills.
Woodland Hills.
Welcome to the show.
Let's give it up for Paul from Woodland Hills.
Yeah. Are you ready to play?
I'm ready to play.
All right, Paul. So here is your decision.
The rules are very simple.
They're very simple, and they're not even really rules. They're just more of guidelines. In this corner, wait, that's the next segment. Here we have a Philips Netcam.
Look at that. Look at that.
Very nice.
Windows 3.1 drivers.
3.1 drivers.
3.1 drivers.
I believe they're available, XP, if you get another camera.
Yes.
And of course, the infamous Screensavers mystery bag. So it's a very big decision, whether it's the Netcam or the mystery bag.
I'll take the mystery bag.
He's going to go with the mystery bag! Well, not only do you actually get the mystery bag, but if we could have a drum roll maybe next Friday, now that I just thought of it, it's a roll of tape! Wait! As always in the mystery bag, we have at least 1 or 2 items. It's a roll of tape and a brown paper box! All right. Do we have anything in the brown paper box?
Let's take a look.
Take a look.
Oh.
Oh, it's an ATI X800 XT!
Oh!
This is what we call the high-end ATI graphics card.
What do you think of that?
What do you think of that?
What kind of car do you have right now?
$9,800 Wonder.
Well, that's
Good. This is a step up.
He's got like the second fastest car. I was hoping to get somebody with like a J
I know, with
card.
like a J card. So how you doing there? Look, you're going to be the hottest guy on your thing with the X800. That's the 250 megabyte AGP.
That's awesome. You excited?
Awesome. Yeah, I'm really excited.
All right.
All right, and you
Congratulations.
also get the bag,
Awesome.
which now is sort of meaningless. And are we giving him the tape?
Take the tape.
Here, take the tape.
Get the tape.
Just tell your friends. So there you go. Thank you so much, Paul, for coming and playing.
Thanks so much.
And we'll play next Friday, the mystery bag or Netcam.
That was fun.
That's fun. It's not always going to be something good.
I'd like to give the audience a little gift from time to time for coming in. Yes, indeed.
Sometimes it could be a twig. Maybe not, but not today.
But now.
All right. Oh.
Here we go. Whoa.
Oh.
Whoa. Whoa. What's going on?
Oh.
Tonight's main event, coming to you live from Studio 3 at the G4 Tech TV studios in Los Angeles, California. Heavyweight champion of the world in portable digital audio entertainment, weighing in at 6.2 ounces from Cupertino, California, the Apple iPod.
There we go.
Okay.
Competing in round one, weighing in at 6.0 ounces, the Dell DJ-20.
There we are.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. All right.
He knew?
Yes, she is new. You have a girlfriend.
Oh, yes.
Calm down.
Yes.
All right.
Sorry, honey. She just handed me that.
All right.
So this is the Dell Digital Jukebox.
Let's show everybody at home what it looks like. There we go. This is the Dell Digital Jukebox DJ-20. $279.
Okay.
Now, the cons on this one, it's the heaviest one that we reviewed at 7.6 ounces.
I was going to say, there's a little bit of girth.
A little bit of weight there. Now, the interface is a little tricky to use. It's got this little scroll wheel here, but it requires you to kind of double-click when you select a song rather than just go straight to play. You can go straight to play down here, but it's kind of counterintuitive. It doesn't really make sense. So those are the cons. Now, the pros, 21 hours of continuous play.
Wow.
That's awesome.
That's a big battery.
Yes, that's a big battery. That's a lot of play. Also, the price, it can be obtained for far under $300. Not far under, but slightly below $300.
All right.
So
we'll take slightly below $300 any day of the week.
But I'm still going to say that the iPod wins because of the size and the interface. It's a little small, or the iPod's a little bit smaller and has a little better interface. So we're sticking with the iPod. That's number one.
And boom.
There we go.
All right, iPod wins round one.
Round one.
This goes in trash.
No, not trash.
We'll just put it over
Now, competing in round two, weighing in at 7.05 ounces, the Creative Zen Touch.
Thank you very much.
Round two. No.
Sorry. Focus on Creative Zen Touch.
Focus.
Not other touching.
Okay, now stop playing. We have to show audience now. There we go. Ooh. The Creative Zen Touch, $249. Now, if you'll notice, grab me that Dell behind you. One thing about this is they'll never say it, but let's take a look here. Let's take a look at the top. Let's take a look at the sides. Ooh. It's pretty much the same player.
It's the exact same player, Kevin.
Yes, but it's done by an OEM, and they've added a couple really cool features to it, though. Let's go through the cons first. Size is too big.
Yes,
just like the last one. Exact same size.
Steal me a Coke.
And they have a little touchpad right here that you can scroll up and down songs. But the sensitivity is just, it's nuts. If you just barely touch it, it scrolls all the way to the top.
That also just looks weird.
We're not really liking the little touchpad here.
Doesn't that look weird?
It's kind of a...
Oh, yeah.
No, do not.
That just looks weird.
Girls getting you excited? Calm down.
All right, I'm trying. Focus.
So, we have the random button here. This is cool. This is actually one of the pros here. Sound quality is awesome, and it has a random button, so it takes you right inside. It's going to play a random track for you. It's a great value. It's $249, so not too bad. You can actually find it a little bit cheaper online.
They're all 20 gig hard drives.
Across the board, these are all 20 gig.
Good.
Not bad at all. Now, the iPod wins, of course, because of the size. This is a lot bigger than the iPod, and the crappy touchpad thing.
Yes. This is less crap.
But still...
Although still awkward. It's uncomfortable.
Still the best sounding MP3 player that we found. Even better than the iPod. A little bit better sounding. Interesting. So we'll set that on one side for now.
Set that along the side. That's not a trasher.
Not a trasher.
Now, competing in round three, weighing in at 6.0 ounces, the Arcos Jiminy.
Arcos Jiminy. This one is really cool. I like this one a lot.
Very good. I like it too.
But it has some problems. Cons, only 7.5 hours of continuous play.
Come on.
Yeah, it's not
seriously.
Real world.
Try that?
It's going to be even further down than that. So, not a big fan of that. The buttons are a little small, kind of hard to touch if you have big fingers. Now, it does have some pros though. Great features. It has a CF card reader in the sides. We can just flop this down. This is really cool because let's just say you have a digital camera and you want to plug in your digital camera media into here, and you can download all of your pictures right onto the device.
Can you view it on the device?
No, you can't.
Well, that's great.
But you can download them, though. It's nice to free up the card if you need to.
Sure it is.
Also, take a look at the top here. It has the integrated voice recorder, which is really nice. And it acts as a personal storage device, much like these other ones do, where you just plug it in and it shows up as a mass hard drive, and you can drag and drop the MP3s when you want to install it on there.
Does anybody ever use a voice recorder?
Yeah. Yes.
I have so
college
many,
students.
Everything
Lectures.
that I have has a voice record function, and I only fumble with it when I'm on the phone. I'm like, Psh, oh, it's recording a voice. I'm trying to talk on the phone.
It's cool though. It's cool.
All
It's
right,
good
whatever.
for lectures and stuff like that. But
Hey, if you like it, it's great.
only problem, $349.
Oh.
Little pricey. Little
Bleh.
pricey. So the iPod still wins because it's cheaper and it has better battery life. Take that one to the back.
Ooh, the lights went.
Oh.
Now, competing in round 4, weighing in at 3.9 ounces, the Sony Network Walkman.
You see the camera guy? The camera guy was just following her the entire way. They're like,
Smart
break.
man.
All right.
So this is the...
Yes. This is cool. By far, let's start with the pros on this one. Super sexy looking, lightweight as can be, smaller than the iPod. Get this, battery life 25 hours.
Oh, we got to show this.
And that went off. There you go. 25 hours of battery life. Really cool. Now the cons, this is a big one.
You got to see the thin, though.
Yeah, take a look at the side there. Isn't that nice?
Look how thin that is.
Tiny. Now the cons, though, you have to use the file format, the 8-track 3.
Oh, Sony,
Yes.
will you never learn?
Proprietary file format, Sony. We're not big fans of that. You can't even put MP3s on there. You have to convert them first. Which, of course, really...
That's what I think. That's what I think. No, that's what I think,
Be
Kevin.
nice to the little Sony device. Yeah, it does have some problems. Also, little tiny buttons, very small buttons. Like, if you have big fingers, then you have a hard
that's
time
not
pushing
good.
those. Hefty price, $399.
Sony,
Yes.
what are you doing? Seriously, call me. I'll help you out. Betamax.
So the,
All I'm going to say.
the iPod's still going to win on this one because it's a lot cheaper and it uses almost every file format.
Done. I'm buying one. I got my free one in the mail.
iPod is by far the clear winner in the roundup of all these 20 gig players. Now, we just want to say, if you want something other than the iPod, the one we liked best was the Creative. It's just the best value, and it sounds great.
Great.
So, other than the iPod, this is the one to go with.
Cool.
You can get the details on all these music players in an article by Lawson Wong at thescreensavers.com.
I loved that. That was so fun. I felt like I was at a real boxing ring. Now stay where you are because we have a lot more ahead. First, our caller who's interested in keeping his computer cooler than ice cold. But up next, getting tired of warding off those wandering eyes? Yes, me too. Look at them. I'm going to try out a software solution. Does it work? Find out when the Screensavers continue.
Right.
It's time for my download of the day.
Yes.
So as I have explained earlier in the show, I get really sick of people looking over my shoulder when I want to write secret stuff.
Or watching your movies.
Or watching my movies. That's actually not true. I don't care if people watch my movies.
okay.
But why would you want to if you didn't have the headphones?
Very true.
You can't hear anything.
Well, I kind of still enjoy it.
You
That's
do,
just me.
Do you? Anyway, obviously there's a lot of, I have seen people on planes. I will say this. I have kind of looked over their shoulder because I'm bored. And I think to myself, boy, they probably really don't want me to be looking at this. Confidential stuff. People write diaries or, spreadsheets of their money managing.
So you're
and all
saying
sorts
you
of good
read
stuff.
people's spreadsheets of their money managers?
If I'm on a plane, I'm bored, yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Something new.
So anyway, there's a lot of things you can put over your LCD monitors or even your CRT sometimes. There are these hardware solutions, or it's sort of they call them the it's a glare blocker.
Yes,
And
our
when you-
financial department has these.
Financial
I always walk
department
through
has
there
them,
just trying to see what's
and
up.
when you walk by on one
yeah,
side,
you can't see
you can't see what's going on. Okay, so that's what a glare protection thing is. I have a different solution for $20. They call it security shades, and it's the same thing, but it's all software. You don't have to put anything. Only works for LCD, so it's kind of a laptop type of thing. So, for example, let's see. Now we've got a camera behind me. I don't have anything on the screen right now. You can see you're on the side. You can pretty much see what's going on here. But now, if I enable security shades, you really can't see what's going on. I mean, you can see, it looks like folders, right? But
I can't see anything.
But you can't tell what the folders are saying. So if it was, something secret, like, for example, can you get in any closer? Now, Kevin can't read, that there are some secret folders in there, like Kevin's ballet recital, those pictures that I took of you that one day.
That was one time.
That was so cute. And Dan's nudes and Alex's flower garden. People just might not want to see that kind of stuff, right? So once I enable security shades, it gets a lot.
It's awesome.
Isn't that neat? Yeah. Now what you can do also is you can change your settings. So I'm just toggling this on and off with Control 1. So if I go Control 2, I can use a different shade. This is like a rose-colored glasses shade. Then I've got a blue. It all just kind of.
So how's this working exactly? Is it just putting an image over the top? laptop that's
What it's doing is it's increasing your contrast ratio. It's a very simple concept.
Couldn't you just do that with the contrast button on the laptop?
You could, but not as well as this, and not in the, you know, as far as the options go. If you open up Security Shades itself, you can add like weird patterns, you know, which makes things real nutso kind of thing.
That's just making me sick more than anything.
It's making you not want to look at my screen, right?
Very true.
Which is kind of what the point is. And you have different options here. You have high security, medium security. You can change your clarity level. I mean, if I go up real high, I mean, there's no way you're ever going to see anything on there.
Looks like a blue screen to me.
It looks like a blue screen.
Sarah, I can see it.
Who is that guy?
What is he doing here?
Seriously. Who are you?
Oh, I'm just helping out.
Anyways.
He's the weirdest man ever.
What is that guy doing?
Yeah, go back to that.
So how much was it? $19.95?
It's $19.95, which is not free. However, it is about $20 cheaper than the cheapest hardware solution. So there you go. So if you want a link to download Security Shades for yourself, it's at my article at thescreensavers.com.
Very cool. Oh, my favorite game. See? It works, doesn't it? That's not bad, huh? Anyways, cut it off after the break. Find out what you should install first on your new PC. And if you're dirty hot, we'll show you the best way to cool it off. It's more hot stuff coming up right after these messages.
Be sure to catch Monday's show. We'll tell you some free ways to upgrade your computer's hardware. Plus, Photoshop expert and friend of the screensavers, Bert Monroy, is back, this time with an illustrator tip. And the screensavers hit the track to bring you the extreme sport of drift racing. That's all on Monday's show.
All right. Very good show on Monday.
Yeah, that'll be a good show.
All right, so it's time we have a fresh, clean Windows install from scratch. But wait, we have a few suggestions for what you might want to install on a brand, after you put the OS on, what you want to put on first. So the top 5 things you want to put on.
Here's the list.
All right.
Number 1, the chipset drivers.
Chipset drivers.
What?
Is that guy going to do that the entire...
I think so.
Okay, let's just move on. Chipset drivers is very important because you want to make sure that you have the your network card drivers. If you don't have your network card drivers, you'll never be able to get the rest of this stuff that we want you to install.
So download the latest and greatest, burn them on CD before you go.
Next, number 2, Service Pack 2.
Service Pack 2.
Service Pack 2.
All right, we've got
Service Pack 2.
Yes, Service Pack 2, critical updates, basic firewall. Okay, number 3, Spyware Blaster.
Spyware Blaster.
Spyware Blaster.
It's very important. Prevents spyware. It's not a removal tool, but it works with IE, Mozilla, and Firefox. Okay, number 4, AVG Antivirus.
AVG.
You don't have to do it after everything I say! I'm sorry, it's just...
Zen.
I'm sorry.
Sorry about...
No, I'm sorry. I just...
Zen. Relax.
Okay. Yes, I'm okay.
Relax. Just tell everyone at home, AVG is very important. AVG is very important. Helps remove viruses. Yes.
It's okay.
Calm down.
I'm sorry, Jason. I appreciate...
I'll be okay.
Number 5, Firefox.
Yes.
Now.
You can get Firefox at thescreensavers.com/Firefox.
Okay.
Very important alternative browser.
For IE, thank you, Jason. That was very nice of you. Now, we also have suggestions for 6 more from Robert Heron. Just check out his exclusive article on thescreensavers.com. Okay.
Good job.
Thank you.
Top 6.
I appreciate it.
All right.
All right.
Now it is time for a live call. Who's on the line tonight? Hello, caller.
Caller.
Hi.
Hey, Steve.
Hey.
You just chilling at home? What's going on there?
Yeah.
Steve looks like a pimp.
I know.
Look at him.
He's like, I got some people in the background.
He's got like ladies behind him.
Just here hanging. Those aren't ladies.
Okay, sure, yeah.
Are those ladies or dudes?
One of them is.
No!
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
So what's up, Steve? What can we do for you?
I just called to wonder if you guys washed your hands after the intro thing.
Oh, yes.
They're laughing in the background.
Yes, maybe.
A little bit.
A little bit?
Between the break we did. You just didn't see.
Yes.
Oh, all right.
I just washed it with urine. No, I'm just kidding. Not good. Not good. Move along.
What
move
can we
along.
help you out with,
Anyways,
Steve?
I'm glad they're enjoying it.
Yes.
yeah, I'm going to, I have a computer and I want to start overclocking it.
All right, lean back. All we're seeing is forehead.
Yep, we're getting a lot of hair.
A lot of forehead.
There
All right,
it is.
go,
Hey.
go,
And, I want to start putting like a water cooling system in it.
Right.
Yes.
And I was wondering, like, pretty much how to start putting one of those in, or.
Well, first you open the case.
Well, like, where should I start, like, getting parts?
Well, we have Yoshi,
Yes.
the mad modder himself, who loves water cooling. Why don't we throw it over to Yoshi? What do you got? What's the info for Steve?
Well, you got a couple options, Steve. If you want to go the easy route, you can get something like this Coolants Exos, which just sits right on top of your case, and you have one hose, some quick release fittings, goes right into it. I don't like them for overclocking. They don't cool that well, but for a stock system, they work great. You're going to end up having to get some water blocks, a water pump, radiator, which you can see right up here with some fans. I like Danger Den. They make really, really, really good stuff. That's what I did with this latest version of Uggam, actually.
Nice.
Actually, I used a solid silver water block because I got to have a little bling in my water cooling.
Wow, does anybody see the bling on the water cooler? Or is
Solid silver.
Hey, it's like, this has got solid
I
silver.
tried platinum, but they're like,
No platinum. Yeah.
No platinum. This is about being too
Little
expensive.
expensive.
That's cool, though.
Platinum.
Great
So that's
website.
great. Yeah, I hope it helps, Steve. And
Thanks for the call.
Jinx, you owe me another Coke.
Stay where
I'm
you
gonna have
are.
a six-pack before the show's over.
Up next, we're going to check our inbox to see what's on your mind when the Screensavers continues.
It's that time, sir. Do you have any emails?
Yes, I do.
What, did I piss you off? Did I put you out for that?
No,
She's like, I'm not reading
She's
your
like,
emails
yes,
anymore.
I do.
never mind. You don't understand. Okay.
I guess I don't.
You don't
I
understand
understand.
women, Alex. Okay.
I'm sorry.
Mike in NYC says, a few months ago you did a segment on dual-layer DVD RWs. You said the media was almost impossible to find at the time. Has it become any more plentiful? And if so, where is a good place to buy?
That's an interesting question. Dual-layer
Dual-layer
DVD
media.
RW.
Well, here's the thing: is there's specialty shops that you can go online, and they're starting to show up.
They're still expensive,
They're
right?
still
they're
very
like
expensive. They're
very
starting to show up, but until you can find them in Best Buy,
don't get them.
don't
not
buy a
worth it.
burner. It's not worth it. You'll run out and then you'll be like, I need some, and you won't be able to
Well,
find
the
them.
burner's so expensive itself,
The
and then the
burner's not that
media.
expensive anymore.
They're not? They
No,
go down?
no, dual layers are cheap, man. You can get for under $100.
Dude, rock on. Go get one.
Yeah. No,
No, I'm just
Well, the
kidding.
cool
Go
thing
back
is
to the media.
It'll do both though. You can still get a dual layer burner. It'll do a single layer disc as well, and then you can, when the media comes out, you can buy the dual layer media.
Perfect. Even though it's out, it's just expensive.
Right. Exactly.
See how that works?
That was clear.
I don't know how clear that was, but if it was clear, use that answer.
Next question. Oh, that is it. We're out of time.
That's it. We're out of time?
That is it for this edition of the Screensavers. I'm Kevin Rose.
And I'm Alex Albrecht. Thank you so much for joining us. We'd like to thank our guest, Mark Risley. See you next time and have a great night.
Good night.